Hi, I'm Mike Baker, founder of the Sedated Man. Just got done cutting my podcast. You're gonna be walking with me a little bit today. Um, the Sedated Man, the podcast, is for Christian men who sedate. And what I mean by that, what I mean is whether it be drugs, alcohol, pornography, or even something as simple as excessive sports, Netflix, video games. It's all sedation. Okay, it's just different levels of sedation. So the whole idea is on the podcast to deal with those things directly. The YouTube channel, as you've heard me say, is about my health, but not just my health. I want to inform you because health affects decisions. It affects, now it's still your choice to do something dumb. Okay, it's still your choice to do something right, but your health can definitely affect how easily or how hard those decisions can be. So with that, we talked a little bit last time about we talked a little bit about my metagenics from my chiropractor. We talked about some acupuncture things, my sleep. I mean, the fact that I went plant-based, a lot of different things. You can go back to those episodes to look at those things. The things I want to touch on today, set my notes down. See what happens when you set your notes down? All right, so newest developments. Newest developments are, so I've been to acupuncture twice. Okay, so what I was told by my acupuncturist, and she's the best acupuncturist in my area, and I don't mean my health area, I mean where I live. She was the one that was given to me. Her name was given to me many times. All right, many referrals. So this last week, I guess I became fairly unbearable to be around, and I went into pretty severe depression as well. Now, my acupuncturist told me that would happen. She said that those particular emotions are stored in the liver. And what I mean by that is your body will take energy from trauma or severe emotions and will store it in the body, and the body retains a memory of that. And I've read up on that, so I understand a little bit. If you haven't researched a little bit before you just, oh, that's stupid, it's a legit scientific thing. Anyway, what I didn't know was those things are stored in the liver. What I also didn't know is that the Chinese, back in the day, gave a clock to the different organs of the body. And the clock for the liver is between 1 and 3 o'clock. Okay, so one of the interesting things is I take a dive in energy. Now, I feel like I could sleep at any point of the day, but I take a serious dive in energy and brain fog and everything at almost 2:30 exactly every day. I mean, I can almost set my watch by it. It's really weird. But I will go from good to right in the hole. And I will be that way the rest of the day. I did not know about the Chinese time that they gave for the liver until just the other day. So she has me taking milk thistle at the moment, which helps detox the liver. So she upped my dose, which my wife was a little like, "Are you sure that's a good idea?" Because I was on one a day, and I was pretty unbearable to be around. It's not like I was yelling and screaming. It was just I was so tired and so exhausted and so depressed I could barely move. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to do anything. And my sleep was horrible. I mean, I was waking up multiple times. I have had some issues with my back as far as not from my chiropractor, but me myself. And so this last week I wasn't able to lift. And so I was kind of taking it easy while I did the stretches he told me to take and some other things. But this depression was it was horrible. So she upped it. She said you shouldn't get any worse, but hopefully he'll speed it along. So I did up it, and my sleep and my energy is not any better, but I don't feel like the sky is falling. How's that? So that's the update on acupuncture. She checked me. She had me come in briefly and check me while I was there, and said that my body is actually doing very, very well, and that it's expunging all of these things it should expunge, and that it's just a process. It's like an onion. You got to peel back the layers, one layer at a time, until you figure out where you're going, until you get to the center. So that's the update on that. So would I discourage you from acupuncture? No. It's a process like anything. So I'll continue to let you know if you are on the fence about it and you want to wait and see how it goes for me. That's why this channel exists. All right. So that I can give you info and you don't have to go do it for yourself to find out, and then you can make an educated decision. But don't base it strictly on what I say. Do a little research and find out for yourself first. So one of the questions I get a lot is, okay, so Mike, you're plant-based. We're going to transition now. Mike, you're plant-based. What is it that you eat? How do you get protein and whatnot? So I am going to walk you into my kitchen, and I'm going to show you exactly what I eat. This will be a fun little field trip. So let me flip you around. Going to the kitchen. Okay, so one of the things I do is this bad boy right here. It's a Berkey. That filters my drinking water, and I can't even list here the amount of things that thing will filter, but I'll tell you right now, the water tastes good, and it also, up here, are 2 charcoal filters. You can kind of see them right there. And then down below here are 2 other filters. One filter will filter arsenic and the other will filter fluoride, amongst many other bad things that don't belong in your water. And if you think fluoride belongs in your water, you're on the wrong channel. So one of the other things that I do, one of the teas, because I gave up coffee, one of the teas that I drink, and it's kind of a coffee substitute, it's no caffeine, is this right here. Ticino. In fact, my wife had started some for me there. But it's Ticino. It's really, really good. I really like it. Caffeine-free, acid-free, doesn't give me heartburn. A lot of people will suffer heartburn with those. And what I use, since I gave up sugar, I use stevia as a sweetener. There it is right there. I use a sweet leaf. I did some research, and they were probably the most pure. Because stevia is a leaf. So it's not like sugar cane or anything. Oh, you might have got a little glimpse there, too. Where'd it go? Oh, she must have packed it. We also use bulletproof brain octane oil. Helps when you're a little less clear on some mornings. All right, so foods I eat. One of the things I will eat being plant-based, we found these, I believe, at Costco. This is rice ramen, and it is gluten and vegan free, 8 grams of protein per cake. It's like ramen, only it's actually food. If you ever watch like a how it's made type show on regular ramen, you would never touch the stuff again. So I also use a tremendous amount of avocado oil. We get these at Costco. My wife did find me cacao powder for my smoothies that I occasionally have too. Okay. All right. Some of my main protein and oil type, well, yeah, oils, I guess. I eat a lot of olives. They're great to snack on. They work in salads. I eat a lot of garbanzo beans. We get these at Costco as well. And a lot of, where'd they go? I also eat a lot of black beans. Black beans are made by the same company, the SW company. And they're all organic. We have a local place here that does it, Montana gluten-free, but I do eat raw oatmeal, and this, believe it or not, some oatmeal does have gluten in it. So if you're gluten-free and you're still having some issues and you're eating oatmeal, you might want to check that, because we get the specific gluten-free oatmeal. The mixes we use, I do eat a lot of rice as well. We get the spring mix from Costco, and my wife gets the Power Green mix from Costco as well. Really, and I eat a lot of vegetables. So, my wife is
trying to not be in the video.
My wife is attempting to hide. Oh, the other thing I eat a lot of, bananas and avocados. Why? Because they're awesome and they're filling. So back to my messy office. So just a little walkthrough today was all. I won't walk you through every time. I'm gonna get a link for the Berkey, and so you guys can kind of check that out. The okay, look, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that you can filter 100% of everything. Okay, you just can't. The world is toxic anymore, and if you think it's not, start researching it. Okay, it's easy to have an opinion from the other side of your computer. We've all done it. We all do it. Okay. I'm telling you, get out there, check for yourself. You would be amazed at the things they're putting in your food and your water, and you have no idea. I once saw a study on lithium. They tested a small community on lithium and found that putting lithium in the drinking water actually brought down hostile behavior in the within the area, the neighborhood they were checking. There's a small town they were checking. Nowhere could I find anywhere at all that they ever got permission to put that lithium in the drinking water of the town. Nowhere. You would think that somebody would state they obtained permission. Maybe it's out there, maybe it's not. I'm just telling you, you never know what's in the water. Get online, do a water check. You can go to your local county page or your local city page, and they are supposed to post the water quality results of your drinking water and says what's in it. So check it out. Continue on. Check out my podcast. Number 23 just came out, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.